Do you ever freeze while making a big decision or even a little decision because you think that whatever path that you choose is going to be the wrong one? That's self-doubt. Have you ever undermined your own work, your values, or even your goals? That's self-doubt with a little bit of self-sabotage mixed on in there. Oh, and here's my personal favorite. Do you ever have illogical thoughts that others are going to see you as a fraud and that you're not deserving of your accomplishments? That's self-doubt. Or a little term that I love to hear, imposter syndrome, which is when you do something that you love, but you never really think that you're good enough to be doing it, so you always won't think that you're an imposter doing that thing. All of these things come down to one thing, and that's self-doubt. Everybody has some form of self-doubt. The difference is that there are people that know how to conquer that self-doubt, and there are people that let it control them. Me? I'm a little bit of both, mostly the controlling one. Yesterday on my day off, I thought, hey, I'm gonna grab my camera, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna shoot something, I don't know what. I don't know what to do. And guess what? I sat there like that for hours until the day ticked away. The clock just kept on rolling, and before I knew it, the sun went down and I didn't do anything because I was paralyzed in my self-doubt and I didn't do anything. But today, we're talking about the key factor to help me and everyone else conquer that self-doubt and just plow right through it. And that thing is taking action. You take action on whatever you want to do. I don't care if it's knitting a sweater or doing your dance recital or filming photography. You take action on that thing and you are slowly but surely crushing that self-doubt. Self-doubt comes from within ourselves because everybody else's opinions, they aren't facts, guys. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Opinions aren't facts, and the only opinion that matters really is yourself. And if you're telling yourself that you can't do something, guess what? You're gonna think that's a fact and that you can't do it. Self-doubt starts right here. It doesn't start in the morning. It starts throughout the day as the clock ticks on, and it all adds up. And then eventually you're gonna be like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? I can't do this. So if you do one little thing, which is take action, you take the first step to conquering that self-doubt. So yesterday, I was paralyzed and didn't do anything. This morning, I woke up and I said, you know what? I'm doing something. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna do it. So I grabbed my camera bag, I got dressed, I left the house, not necessarily in that order, and I hopped in my car and I went into town and I was like, I'm just gonna shoot something. I don't know what it is. I might do some video, I might do some photography, I don't know. I'm just gonna do something. I'm gonna take action. It led me here, and after a while of walking around and just shooting a couple things here and there, I realized that self-doubt is what I wanted to talk about today. And my own self-doubt. Maybe your self-doubt as well. I'll give you a scenario. Last week, I was asked and given the opportunity to make a theater trailer for a show that is playing this summer, Sister Act, at the Red Med Performing Arts Center. And when asked, I got this crippling feeling in my gut saying, wow, I'm not good enough. Why are they asking me to do this? And I had to pull it together. And I had done a couple theater trailers before. They were for high schoolers and kind of on my own thing, and I was just volunteering to do that. And they came out okay, and I was like, you know what? They must have seen this. I'll try. I'm gonna do it. Let's go. So I get there. I see the cast all in costume, and they're ready to go, and they're announcing me. This is our videographer. He's gonna be making a trailer, blah, blah, blah. I told them, I might get in your way. Don't let me push me out of the way if you don't need it, blah, blah, blah. I was standing there with my gimbal in my hand, and I was shaking, and I'm like, oh God, what am I doing here? I'm not good enough to do this. Why am I here? But I pulled through it. My wife was right behind me. She had my back, and I shot it. I shot the whole show, beginning to end, and then I went home. I spent an entire day editing into this 1.5-minute trailer that I felt pretty darn good about that I could do in 24 hours. And I sent it in, they posted it, and the overwhelming positive feedback that I received was so heartwarming. It just felt like I couldn't do this thing, but I did it, and not only am I proud of myself for doing it, but others are proud of me for doing it so well. So we beat that self-doubt, we beat that imposter syndrome in this scenario. So I'm telling you to take action. Even if you're scared, take action, and the only way to beat the self-doubt is to do those things, and then create a portfolio for yourself of all these things that you have done that are now facts. They're now things that you can show yourself, your brain. Be like, hey, I'm not good enough? No, look at this. Look at these 12 things that I've done that are so good and I'm happy about. It proves to yourself that you can do those things. So tomorrow, if you're waking up and you're feeling some self-doubt, just think to yourself, what can I do today to move forward in what I want to do and what I want to love? Do that thing. I don't care if it's one step forward, an inch, a foot, a mile, I don't care, do it. But first, subscribe to my channel because I'm coming at you with a whole bunch of thoughts just coming through my head. All right, hit that like button if this video made you feel something, or if you have self-doubt, or if this is helping you get through your self-doubt, hit the like button. Give me a comment. What do you have self-doubt about? Because I believe that you can get through it. You know why? Because I believe in me and I believe in you.